if you have young daughters, young sons, make sure that they consider career research, because that's the gift, that ability to change someone else's lives, to leave marks on next generations, ability to create impact and generate. It's amazing. My name is Dace Dimza-Jones and I'm one of the industry facilitators at Clinical Research Network Greater Manchester. When I finished my public health degree, I started work as Chief Public Health Specialist in Latvia. That was an amazing career, dream job. I worked with colleagues across other European countries. I wrote reports for World Health Organization. I was focal point for health inequalities in my country, working for WHO. But then, at that point, when I enjoyed my career the most, my husband, at that point, my boyfriend decided that he wants a degree from British University and asked me to go with him. And as a 22-year-old, I didn't believe a long-distance relationship, so I gave up my amazing career. And it changed me as a person. I didn't realize that in this country, no one really cared who I was before, who I worked with. I was no one. I was blank sheet, tabula rasa. So yeah, a lot of tears, a lot of embarrassments, not punishments such, but humiliations, because I couldn't even, for the first months, I couldn't even get a job because I couldn't speak English, so obviously I couldn't get a job. So I really wanted to get into NHS, and I had opportunity given to start as a Band 2 medical laboratory assistant. So that was kind of nice job, enjoyable, but I felt sorry for my parents, what they had to give up to help me to get my first degree. And now I was at the very bottom as a Band 2. It was crazy, but I knew that with my dedication and enthusiasm, one day I will succeed. So not long after being as an MLA, I applied for a job in renal vascular team as a research assistant. So I got the job, and at that point, that was it for me. I was poisoned with research world. My biggest challenge was at the beginning of my life. I grew up in a very small town in Latvia, and this town was beautiful, but it was very deprived area, very poor area. At the time, my generation, it was post-Soviet system, so physically, mentally, economically, we had to overcome a lot of challenges. Then getting the job that probably I deserve, because I put a lot into my education, but for a very long time, I couldn't get a job in my field. And my last challenge is fact that I have to work, I have to live without much sleep. I have 2 little boys, they don't let me sleep, they're very adventurous. Sometimes I don't get any sleep at all, and it's been for nearly 6 years. So having sleepless night, going to work, perform, being in meetings, trying to show your workplace, yourself at the back, at the best angle, it's been incredibly challenging. The people that have been in my life, they have made me the person who I am today. So without my parents, without my teachers, without my colleagues, I wouldn't be the same person sitting in front of this camera. My parents been amazing influence because they had to give us so much to give me education, look after my sisters. They had to put their ambitions behind them and focus on us, on our education. They built my and my sisters' ethical codes, so they fostered us as independent women, that we can do anything we want. We don't need anyone besides us because we are unique. Secondly, my teachers, my amazing teachers from my little village town, Valdemarpils, where I grew up. They gave me the flame, they gave me the fuel. You know, you need for the car, you need petrol, but for humans, for women, you need inspiration. So those teachers gave me inspiration. Also, they built my inner values. They gave me the moral compass of life. And lastly, my amazing colleagues, my amazing research colleagues, women colleagues across Greater Manchester, they've been there for me, they have inspired. It's been an honor to be in the same room with them. They have left such a big mark, not just on me, but also on my family. Their dedication, their ability to put their patients' needs at the heart of what they do. Basically, you do have very challenging days, difficult situations, very emotional situations. But if you can brighten up your day, your colleagues' day, it's amazing. You can make the day better for your patients, and it's fun. And when you work really hard, you have to have some time for fun and laughter. Life gets on. You are mother, your wife, your colleague, and in 24 hours you can't fit everything in, so you give up your personal hours. So sometimes I feel guilty that the time I spend at work, it's been taken away from my family, from my children and my friend, and that makes me quite emotional and makes me feel guilty. And I think I'm not the only one. Personally, it's going to be my husband, because being in this country on your own, I wouldn't be the same woman without him. I wouldn't be the same person professionally without him. And he's been my rock. He has supported me. He has been mommy to our children when I was not able to be mommy because I had to do research and help other people. I do want to bring people from different fields together, people from medical field, academia, industry, business, because women from different areas coming together as a single person, I can make a big difference, but together with all those fantastic women, we can make massive impact, and that's quite important for me. Stop complaining and get on. Don't give up. It's going to be incredibly difficult, but you know, one day you will succeed. Don't be afraid to listen your guts. Don't be afraid to use your intuition. Take your intuition as a tool, not just personally, but also professionally. As a woman, we can multitask, so let's use our multitasking skills and be brave. And you know, if you're afraid to step out of your comfort zone, maybe it's not for you, but make sure that you widen your comfort zone. So make sure that you build horizons for yourself and for your friends and colleagues. I have to say that I feel more supported than support I am able to give at the moment. But I try to be there for women. If they want to cry, if they want a cup of tea, I will make that for them. And sometimes that's quite a big thing, just ability to listen to someone. What I try to do, I do try to encourage women around myself. I try to show them their own potential. Sometimes women work so hard, but they don't see what they've done before. They don't really look back on their successes. They think that's normal what they do, but you know, the amazing work my colleagues do in research, that's not normal. You know, no Superman, Batman or Captain America can do what my colleagues do for research in Greater Manchester. They are Captain Manchesters. They take research from infinity to beyond. They give opportunities for their patients, and that's it. I want to say to them, keep doing that. Chin up, put your tail straight, and it's going to be fine. And in my opinion, it all starts with conversation. We have to celebrate, to honor, respect and value all the hard work what women before us have done. They have worked so hard. They have built this platform for us. We're standing on this platform today, on this amazing stage, and we can make a difference. We can make an impact. We can improve the lives of the next generations, and it's thanks to those women who've been there before us. We have to celebrate for young girls, for our daughters, for the women who are at the beginning of their research career, to inspire them. We have to show them that we know when to celebrate and how to celebrate. We have to remember to celebrate, because time to time we need some Prosecco, a nice big slice of cake, and say that we deserve this. We have to celebrate this.